Time to start the show. It was over, everybody. I'm still coloring. So the camera's still wobbling. But I ordered a shelf that I'm going to install on the wall behind my desk, and then I'm going to attach this camera to the shelf so it won't wobble anymore. So this will be the only video with wobbling. I mean, not just this one, but this whole project, because it's not going to get here till Friday, and I probably won't get to install the shelf till Saturday. So that's how it works, right? Okay. That being said, let's see here. I told Brandon he has to join on Discord at 9 o'clock. He wasn't really paying attention to me today, so we'll see if he actually listened. We shall see, Zur. We shall see. So I have to use the Prismacolor color for this. Kind of tough with the character who's pretty much wearing all white. Hey, what's up, Shadow? Hey, what's up, Gamal? This is an older commission that I'm just getting wrapped up, so I won't be taking on any new commissions for a while, but yeah. Just trying to get this done so I can get on with power prints, you know? What's up, Brian? I think that's getting there. Piece by piece. Smudge the colors. Hey man, you and me both, dude. I just want out of these crazy long projects, you know? I just want out of them. I want out of the crazy long projects. I'm not doing any more crazy long projects that I'm committed to. I just want to finish Power Prince and Game Cave and move on with life. Like, other shit to fucking do, man. Like, thought for certain I'd get it all done last year, but just... had to learn so much. So much. It's just eating up a lot of time. Then the moving twice thing, that... Whew. Ooh boy. I just want to get shit done, man. You know, like I did not take certain projects on because I was like, oh, I'll spend 2 years getting this done. Like that really was never the plan. So just want to get it done, dude. It's like finding ways to get them all done and enhance the career, right? Like it's tough, dude. But it's all getting done. I mean, it's like this stuff, you know. I had not intended to do color pencil projects, but you know, at the same time, you go where creativity takes you, you know. Thanks, Jonathan. Working on it. No idea how that's going to happen, but sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you. Yep, Okami. Part of that wave of Capcom games that came out on the GameCube back in the day. Beautiful Joe, Okami, the Pinball Shogun game, and something else. I think it was Resident Evil 4. The taters arise.
Hello, everybody. Looks like you are coloring.
Looks like.
Possibly.
Look like. Possibly. Maple leaf. Monosodium glutamate.
Alright. Potato Man in the house. Did you just start, or you been doing it for a while?
For about a half hour.
Okay.
I don't actually move as fast as the speed videos. Hey, I want her her video from last night up tonight.
Alright.
Should be the hour 25. Oh yeah, we know. We talked all about that guy. Everyone knows. Maybe his parents don't. Other than that, we all know. What's up, Ash?
Yay! Ash is in here. So happy. You get any crazy snow today, or?
No, it's mostly melting off.
Ash says, I hope the new year is treating you guys okay so far. Is the new year treating you okay so far, Rob?
Yeah, I'm just super fucking busy, bro.
Ash, he is just super fucking busy.
I had always intended on taking 1 gig, and then another one appeared. You know what I mean? And I couldn't get out of the other one because it'd burn a bridge, and I couldn't not turn down this other gig because it'd be a fucking... Like, if I could tell you what it was, you guys would be like, well, that would be stupid to turn down.
Right.
But now everything gets dragged out, right? And it's like, I'm just trying to finish my shit. Like, I swear to God, I really am, you know? My art career is like a Seinfeld episode, just played out over 20 years. So you just have to take a deep breath sometimes and just be like, alright, let me pick this thing. And so, like, this has to get done because I got other stuff to do, but, like, I can't just... I would like to just basically work on this nonstop for 12 hours. But I can't right now, so... Something's gonna get done about an hour every day. And it's like, today I had to go to the VA, so... You know, some clients are like, hey, where's your updates? I'm like, VA. Like, welcome to the VA. You know? Luckily, cool
for
part
some
about...
people who don't know, what is the VA? Because I don't know if that's
It's a veterans hospital, so, you know, I gotta go there to do some stuff I don't want to get into. But the cool part about the VA is whenever you get an appointment, you don't have to worry about coming back for 6 more fucking months. Because things move so horrendously slow at the VA.
Now, like when you were stationed in Germany, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's still a VA type hospital at your base or whatever, right? Like it's just VA.
No, you have to go to a hospital. Where our station was extremely small.
That sucks.
We had a small medical unit, and they lost my social security. Like they gave my social security number to someone else in their system, so they wouldn't even treat me. Like that shit, you know, that actually happened. I got my ID tag, my military ID, my birth certificate, everything in my wallet, like on me, and they wouldn't accept me when my bag first like went out. I had to go and explain to my captain. He was like, "Private, if I gotta go down there, I'm like, okay, well you're gonna have to go down there." He was so calls up, what, and then it was that. You know, Brandon, when people hate when I'm right.
All the time.
You've never experienced a man with a lot of rank really mad that I was right. I just huff and puff with him all the way down there.
Right.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, you know, it's just like, I thought it would just be an hour. It took like 4 or 5, so. And I came back and I'm like, I'm not cut down my whole day, so I gotta do this, and then I gotta work on something else, and then I'll open up those emails and I'm like, you know what's weird? When you know you got emails like you think are gonna be the worst ones in the world, so you're putting them off, they turn out to never be that bad. You ever experience that? Like, it's the ones you're like, hey, I wonder what this is. No, you know, like. So, but I'm afraid, like, I have to wait, you know, or I'll get detoured, you know. I don't like going into panic mode with shit when shit's due. I'll just like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
Then they all see me posting. I see you working. Like, thank you for keeping track of me. Not at all creepy, you know. Hey, I see you checked in at the Chipotle today. Why didn't you answer my fucking email? You know, like. Hey, what's up, Joe? Then, you know, back on my diet, so it's 40 carbs a day from now until 20 pounds from now.
What is, let's just say like today, right? What does 40 carbs entail that you ate today? Like, what is that actually?
Well, so most of it's like fruits and vegetables. Like well, when I say fruits, it's 5-star strawberries. Most of it's vegetables. So, like, my typical breakfast is, like, 2 eggs, aroma tomato, some lettuce, almonds, a little bit of cheese, plus my brain coffee, so I get my fats. It's this balance between fats, vegetables, and protein. You only want, like, 12 to 18 ounces of... You only want, like, 12. Really, I only need, like, 12 ounces of protein on any given day. So... Then, you know, strawberries, those are like 5 carbs, dude, so they eat up a little bit. Like, I eat strawberries and broccoli together. And then, you know, I make cauli mash, and I have tomatoes and more leafy greens for dinner. A lot of leafy greens.
Alright.
And it's not the keto, dude. It's, like, they call that shit Atkins when I was a kid, man. That's what I've always done. So, basically, the human body has been designed to go in and out of famine. Like, we've never had non-stop eat whatever you want until about like 30, 40 years ago. So I always do this just to, because I put on about 10 pounds of water weight, and I had 10 pounds of extra weight put on from the year before, because when we left San Diego, we did Month of Fun, and I wanted to go and enjoy all the restaurants I'm never going to see again. And I can't even begin to tell you how much sugar I probably ate. All the nicest restaurants, Brandon, for a month. Can you imagine all the nicest restaurants you can imagine?
Yes.
What that might do to you? So never quite recovered from that. So it's not a big deal, dude. The biggest was, you know, I actually ended up inadvertently doing this when I was in the Army, just because I really hated them making my food. The food was so horrible that I started making my own food, and they had such limited stuff. I ended up doing this on accident. That's how I discovered about the Atkins. Like, oh, this is what I'm doing. I lost a lot of weight. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. More than I was losing doing exercise in the Army. Food's really that bad, bro. Plus, there's snack machines everywhere. You know what I mean? So, but then, you know, I gave it up when I came back overseas, and eventually put on way too much weight. When did I put that on? It was when I was working on Game Fan. I was eating a box of donuts a week.
Jesus.
Yeah, because I was working so much, I didn't want to sleep. So I probably should have just took Adderall. But I really hate medication, so I was like, I'll just buy a box of donuts. Anytime I get tired, I'll just start eating one until I'm not tired anymore. And that did some damage. So I had to drop 80 pounds. And put on 80 pounds. The best sushi place in San Diego is up in Carlsbad. It's called the Water. What's it called? The Water Company. And they have this fucking meat, bro. It's meat juice. It's meat candy. I don't know how to describe it. It's meat on skewers. It's beef, Brandon, and it's pure candy. Like, I cannot describe to you. They have these sushi rolls that are amazing, though, man. Like watermelon, and it's all like sustainably grown and shit like that. But the fucking meat juice is, God almighty, Brandon. Like, if you ever see the anime Food Wars, there's this thing where he goes, meat juice. That's exactly what happens in that fucking place. Meat juice. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, it's not a big deal. This really isn't. It's just, it is what it is, man. You know? I refuse to stay on the diet during the holidays, because you only live once. As far as I can tell, so I'm gonna enjoy mulled wine and stuffing on Christmas. People can, I don't give a shit. But man, I mean, I couldn't imagine. I mean, the one thing I've been able to do since 2013 is I just don't eat out. You know, Brandon, have I ever, you know, how long? You're like, hey, we're gonna go here. I'm like, nope. How many times have I turned down food?
Too many.
Except for that fucking buffet you tricked me into at Vegas. Dude, I had all these really cool places. I had all these cool places picked out in Vegas to go eat, and he fucking dragged me to the world's shittiest buffet every day because he didn't want to go anywhere.
The first day, yes, because neither one of us wanted to drive. We were tired. The second day, you didn't want to go.
You didn't want to drive. I'm not driving. That was the deal, man. I had enough to do.
We didn't have time, I don't think. I don't know. I don't care.
Oh, believe me, Ash, I have not forgotten. It's the worst food I've ever eaten. That is the worst food I've had since I ate at a Sbarro's once in 2004, and I literally just spat out the fucking pizza and threw the food away. It's one of the worst experiences of my life. So, I don't really give a shit. You know, I just don't want to. I just feel the food in this country is like poison. It's poison. Whatever. Then I got Game Cave, and I got Freelance, and then I got this fucking camera wiggling, which I tried everything in the world last night to do with it beyond trying to like install a shelf, and I'm just installing a shelf. I'm like, no, just gonna get the shelf. Fuck it. I tried. So that'll be here Friday, and Saturday I'll install a shelf, and that'll be that. Because it wiggles like right in front of my... I can see it like out the corner of my peripheral, so... It's not a big deal for you guys. For me, I'm like, I can't have that while I'm working. The only place I enjoy eating out in Phoenix when I see Brandon is... I like that taco place. That's it.
Backyard taco.
Yeah, they do a good job. That's it, Brandon. That's it. And there's a decent boba milk tea place near his place. But that is not low carb. That's just, hey, I'm gonna have a boba. Fuck it.
I've only taken you to 2 places though.
Bro, there's a fucking Panda Ash. There's a Panda Express literally 2 blocks away. We could have just gone to. I'm like, Brandon loves Panda Express. Like, could have just gone there. So it's in the middle of gangland, but you know, we got Brandon. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll talk to them about the streets and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's how I roll.
Huh? Sold lemonade? No, I sold art. When I was in school, I sold art, man. I found all the kids who played D&D and Magic, and I drew playmats, and I drew their characters. And if they didn't have money, I traded it for food that I would then, like, I'd get them to buy, like, you know, cookies and shit, and then I would sell the food off, like, in portions for, like, I'd make money, Brandon. I had to save up for Comic-Con. Or I'd buy N&M's coffee cake and sell slices in class. Especially during film class. I could always sell food in film class. But I mostly sold art. That's why I don't have anything from high school. Like, I don't have much. Like, wherever I went through, Brandon, I don't have any. Like, I have the real stuff I did. I sold it all. I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't ever want to look at this art anyway. I knew I sucked. I didn't think there'd be any problem with having to produce shitty art. I was like, well, you know, if I can ever get better, I'll be able to make this shitty art again, so it's not a big deal. This personality of mine is carried through.
It's riveting.
It's been there since almost day one. There was a period of really nice years. They used to call me Flower Child. I was so nice and pacifist. Until I got my ass kicked a few thousand times. I'm like, well, I can't fight, but I can beat them up with words. I found out words actually hurt. I think oh, words don't hurt. Oh, they hurt. Hang out on Twitter now, but when I was a kid, like, words don't hurt. Oh, they hurt. You ever need some shitty art? I'm the guy. City art. Oh, you come to a shitty walk. Shitty Basil. That's where we ate. We ate the shitty Basil. Right, Brandon?
Mm-hmm. Death on a plate.
And every day it was getting worse. Like, it was the best the first day. I couldn't believe it was getting worse. By the last day, they didn't even have any of the, like, the semi-edible Chinese food. It was so funny. It was so funny. I'm like, man, how does it get worse? Unless I put out the good stuff for the Saturday. The Thursday crowd. That Sunday crowd's fucked. All 7 million combinations of Mario. Should get that Han Solo trailer this week. They say Friday. It's the word I'm hearing. And Brian didn't muted his mic.
I think it comes out Saturday during one of the football games. Watch.
No, they say it'll debut on Good Morning America.
Oh, all right.
I'm telling you right now, man, if they have a Boba Fett fight that's on the level of the one from Vader and Rogue One, it's going to make $1 billion. I don't give a fuck what the internet complains about. The internet all thought the Justice League was going to make $3 billion, so the internet doesn't know shit. When it comes to making money, they can't predict nothing. Who on the internet was predicting Avatar to make $2 billion worldwide? Yeah? $3 billion. I think it was like $3 billion world. It was fucking some crazy fucking number, dude. Well, I won't do it again. You said it wouldn't do it the first time. I don't trust the internet when it comes to statistical predictions. You know, it's just not very good at that. It's too much personal bias. You need a Vulcan.
You're pretty close.
I'm more like the Vulcan who gets angry, right?
Spock gets angry.
Now, not before.
Oh, I never watched the show before, so I have no idea.
Yeah, they made it so his mother died, so then he embraced more of his human side. It's a new little twist on the canon.
Was he always half, or is that?
Yeah, he's always half, but he always embraced. But his parents didn't. His mother didn't die, so that was something they added with the time travel problem. The red matter. Do I know all this shit, Brandon? You know you're impressed.
I'm super impressed. Like, I'm just like, holy shit, man.
Red matter. All I gotta say is, if that Castle Run's gonna be in the movie, they better fucking hook it up. That's all I gotta say. I've been waiting my whole life to see a Kessel Run. They fucked that shit up.
What is a Kessel Run, anyways?
Kessel Run?
Yeah.
It's hauling fucking. Well, last I checked, it was hauling shit through a certain part of. Well, see, they changed it in the books. They did in this thing called the A.C. Crispin wrote this Han Solo trilogy that I really liked, and Struzan did the covers for the book, so they were pretty dope. And so she kind of covered the material in there, but it was like this series of various black holes, and so he was able to get around it, which I don't think they'll be using for the movie. So we'll see how they interpret it in the film.
Fair enough.
It was cool because he has this like love interest in the series, and Struzan rendered her to look like what's her face from Raiders, Carrie Allen. So that was cool. People are like, we never needed to know what happened to Han Solo. Well, I've read that story, and it was actually pretty good. A.C. Crispin wrote a good story, so I know it can work. Fucking tell me what we never needed to know. Why the same fans are watching 7 bazillion episodes of Naruto and One Piece and Dragon Ball Z, you know? Ah, shut up. Bunch of disenfranchised people. I never needed to know. Well, I never needed Naruto to have a kid, but fuck me, right? So, oh, and his name is Boruto. Wonderful. You know, very genius. Hey, Han Solo's a kid. It's Dan Solo. Oh shit. That would have been great if they just named him. His name is Dan.
Right.
The guys over at Mr. Sunday Movies, did you see them do the ending in the Star Wars 16-bit stuff? So they recreated the ending to The Last Jedi, that sequence with Luke and Kylo. They recreated it in 16-bit sprites, like all super Star Wars Nintendo. It's pretty fucking awesome with the retro fucking music and shit. It's pretty entertaining to watch.
I'll have to check it out later.
Yeah, do the whole movie. Burrito. Yeah, he's got a sister, Tomatillos. You know? and their sidekick and adventure buddy, Mole. I was rewatching Futurama. I like it when he goes back to college and there's that character Fatbot. I'm like, I want that parody account on Twitter. I want to become the Fatbot parody account. Doesn't already exist. I want to own that.
You ever bought any pajamas or sweaters for your dog?
No. She doesn't like wearing the harness, bro. If I tell my dog, hey, you want to go for a walk? She literally just goes catatonic and can't stand it. She won't kiss you. She gets all mad and shit. You put the harness on her, she literally looks like a dejected animal, like you just abandoned her. She won't move. Her ears go flat. We never did anything to her traumatizing. Just, you got me, bro. Yeah. She ain't putting on no sweater. is it? It's about that time. Remember that theater I used to go see all those Q&As and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
He had Matt Ray's on. God, I wanted to be there for that. But he was saying that the story's all figured out and done. We're just in the outlining the script process for Batman.
That would have been cool.
It's one of the few reasons I enjoyed going to LA. It's like, well, I'll put up with this shit.
Right.
Usually when Kyle and I would hang out.
Be right back.
Well, all right, everybody. That's gonna do it for tonight. I gotta go work on freelance. So we'll spend another hour on this tomorrow. And another hour on this the day after that. And the day after that. So this motherfucking thing's done. Tons of stuff to do. It's got a ways to go, folks. So, wish I could spend more time. But I can't. I can't. Alright, Armando. It's a bit much. It's a bit much, dude.
And I'm back.
Say goodbye, Brandon.
Yay! Bye, everybody. I got potatoes to get rid of.
Bit much. Bit much, Armando. Well, let me see if I can get this to focus. Focus, motherfucker. Alright, peace.